Chris has been up since 5:54, and that's horrible to get a call right a minute before your alarm goes off.
Before my alarm went off. He
Oh
called
my
me to
God.
see if you were riding this morning. I'm like, we ride every Monday morning.
Yeah.
Why do you gotta call? Why do you have to fucking call me at 5:54?
And what is it about that last few minutes of sleep before the alarm where a minute of that sleep is equivalent to like an hour of sleep earlier in the night?
Inception.
Yeah, it's like time slows down.
Maybe sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good room. We'll do it again.
Yeah, if you want to hang during the weekend to do another thing again. At some point, we got to go do the 4 Out Lounge thing. I was looking forward to that all day, and then I day drank, and you forgot. So
I was up for it. I
We
just
just
had
had
to like.
other children at our fucking house. No, let's all look at the calendar and the bands and do some research and see who we're interested in. There's a slide guitarist at the one in the woods. What's that one called over here on Riddle?
Oh yeah.
Sam's Town Point.
Sam's Town
Yeah.
Point had a slide guitarist that I wanted to go see. But then I don't know any of the bands. But it'd be fun to look them up and see if we're,
Dude, my buddy John Branch, the guy that you met, he's a fucking killer slide guitarist.
yeah.
But he usually plays Thursday night at midnight at Seaboys.
Okay.
Dude, he's so good. And it's
I'd love to
so
go see that.
fun, But it's Thursday night at midnight.
Oh yeah, I have the office on Fridays. Fuck.
Let me get on these meds. Once I'm on these meds, I have a feeling I'm gonna start to feel better. I can't stay up until midnight on Thursday right now.
My biggest hobby when I was a teenager was going to fucking Tower and finding new music.
Yeah.
And we live in the live music capital of the world, so we should be able to look at who's coming and check out their shit and Spotify, whatever. And
Look at me right now. I'm coming. Yeah.
that female stand-up thing we were looking at with her yelling at everybody.
Yeah.
The Hate Watch podcast today was so funny about it. They were saying that the guy she was yelling at was actually gooning and jerking off because she was like, "Look at my fucking eyes," and he was like, 10, 9. That was the hottest take on that I'd heard.
I forgot to mention this, but I don't know if you guys care about this or not. But my morning jacket is coming here. You know that? Yeah.
It's Donnie's department.
That sounds good. Yeah, sorry, we are on the stream right now.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I like them, I guess, but I've never really
He's a
dug into them a whole lot.
Donnie's a
Yeah.
Decemberists guy.
Same with you. Yeah. It's expensive if you're not like into them. That's
Yeah.
It's basically.
I think I have a My Morning Jacket record that Clay gave me because he said that we had a whole conversation where I said I wanted the record, and I said I don't even listen to My Morning Jacket. He said, "No, you did. We did have this," but I was like, that was shortly before I realized that he drinks himself to the point of amnesia 5 nights a week. So
That'll cause.
yeah, but I have a record of My Morning Jacket. I've never listened to them before, but I'm not like hardcore into them or anything.
Yeah, they're one of my favorite bands, but it's gonna probably be like $150 a ticket, which personally I wouldn't pay
Yeah,
for a band that I wasn't that into.
yeah, right.
They fall
right.
under the my Neutral Milk Hotel and Decemberists. I can't tell them all apart. It's all the same to me.
Yeah.
2003 stuff.
My Morning Jacket's
I
more of a
wasn't paying attention.
rockish type band, though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
They do. It's sometimes more jammy and a little more heavy.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's almost like Wilco, but a little more ethereal.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
anyway.
Yeah. I mean, with the very least, we got Psych Fest, so
Yeah. I'm gonna buy my morning jacket tickets tomorrow. So if
Nice.
you wanted it, I would buy you guys tickets too. But I will.
I don't.
I will hold off on that.
I want to find a new band together and all be into them,
Okay.
starting together.
All right. Let me get rid of this AIDS.
Mhm.
I can go out late on Thursday night and show you guys John's band, and then we can. Also,
No, I'll go see a slide guitarist at midnight. I'll take a disco nap. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's not like we're gonna get fucked up, unless we are.
Well, to be honest, if you tell me.
unless you want to.
I want to go to Sam's Town Point any night. I fucking like Sam's Town
Yeah.
Point. It's probably my favorite bar in the cities.
Yeah, it's easy, nice, close,
Yeah. It's a neighborhood bar.
and there's always a band there too.
Yeah.
I just don't like when there's fucking Zydeco. I hate Zydeco.
I love that Zydeco band.
It's like shitty techno. It's just the same thing over and over again.
When he has that washboard vest on, doing that Zydeco shit, I love that.
It makes me feel like I'm arguing with myself in my mind, and I have to go over there. Well, I don't want to go over there. I have to go do that later. I don't know if I have time.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like sitting on a wobbly chair. To me.
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
like,
we'll be in
"Yeah."
touch.
All right, guys. See ya.
Yeah.
Yo, Mr. Body Massage Machine, go.
Yo. Yeah. So Chris met my dad on Saturday.
That's cool, Larry.
Yeah, we. I was thinking because he's been talking about how he's like having problems walking or like doing long walks. Like he's like 3 miles, I start feeling real tired, and so I thought that maybe he wouldn't want to go. And so I said, "Hey, Chris, let's go walk." And then my dad was like, "Hey, I'll go with you." So yeah, we just walked
Did you go
for
to
like
Town
4
Lake?
miles, and
Did you go to Town Lake?
yeah.
Did everybody obey all the rules on the signs? that
Yeah,
were posted?
nobody got their dog tangled up with their bike. I showed him where that happened. We
Yeah.
walked right through there.
Ground zero. Of dumb bitch, ground zero.
Yeah, dumb bitch. Oh, I also met a guy who goes up for or tries to get out for Kill Tony every week at my brother's party. He was pretty funny, just chilling. So I was like, hey, if you ever,
The kind of
Interesting.
person that has 4 hours a week to do that. is
Yeah.
no- I can't imagine that right now. Like I did it twice, and I was like, "That's 8 hours. That's a shift.
yeah,
That's my life. I can't keep doing that." I mean,
yeah. Well, at least the open mic worked out this time.
yeah. I mean, I've already tried to do that 6 times, but it's
Yeah.
on my way, and it takes an hour.
And it's not as long of
yeah,
a wait.
it's either that or sit in traffic.
You don't
so
have to
it's
wait for the show to be happening.
But apparently, Poor Choices, where we were at before with Heath when you came,
Yeah,
they opened up the upstairs now, so you can go chill up there. It
That's
doesn't
good.
have to be the booty club shit.
yeah.
You can go up there. They keep it
Monday
quiet.
night freaking dance party
Yeah.
at 8 p.m.
Hot girls might show up.
Yeah, right. All the hot girls will be totally won over by all your comedy stylings.
Oh, I've always wanted to go out with a broke guy with that's
Yeah.
always joking around.
Comedy is the worst entertainment career to pursue for chicks.
Yeah, it's vagina repellent.
Yeah.
They stay away. They don't like any of that. He's never serious. He doesn't take anything seriously. I mean, you can imagine the wedding of a comedian and all his gay ass friends that are the groomsmen that all have to say shit
Mm-hmm.
at the reception.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes.
It would suck. Hey, it's time for Tommy to say something. So Timmy just said something. Steve was before. Yeah, we got all night. Did you ever read The Savage Dragon?
Who wrote that?
It was Image. One of the Image comics.
I don't. I have very very limited comic reading experience.
It was one of their big flagship ones when Image Comics started. He's a cop.
Oh yeah, I know what Savage Dragon looks like. I've never read it.
Okay.
Read it or anything.
Yeah, I used to have Savage Dragon #1. I got all those Image ones right when they started.
Yeah.
But apparently, the later issues of Savage Dragon were very problematic. They had stuff like graphic sex, spider women shooting webs from their privates and swinging from them like Spider-Man,
Oh yeah.
and a supervillain who shoots period blood,
Jesus.
and Steamboat Willie trying to do sexual assault on a main character's wife.
That was the 90s, dude. That was the time whenever you
Rad
could
dudes.
do cool shit and no harpies would complain, you know what I'm
I was
saying?
looking up how much is Savage Dragon worth #1, and how many of the later issues could I trade? Can I get Savage Dragon late run number 236, 37, and 38 in
Yeah.
return for Savage Dragon 1?
Yeah.
Because Savage Dragon 1 was boring. He was just
Yeah.
a cop. I didn't know they got so radical later.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that was
just
that was an
cool
idea
shit.
I had for maybe we could do a god awful offsite where we just go around and do something. We could go to all the half price books and check out their loose single issues of comics and see if I could find any more X-Men 92 comics.
That'd be good.
Or
That's a
and
good
you could look
quest.
for the things that you want to look for too.
Yeah, Savage Dragon number 236.
Yeah.
And the Heretic one, the Goddamned.
Yeah. I don't know how much of those would be there, but you never know.
They're on Amazon. I could just
I mean, those are new things, right?
And I want the graphic novel of Days of Future Past, but
I
I'd
had
rather-
I had
I'd rather
a
not buy a
trade
reprint.
paperback of the first of a Age of Apocalypse.
yeah,
I don't know if
Was
you
that
remember
Joe
that one.
Madureira?
I don't remember who did that one, but it was
He did Onslaught.
it was
but that
definitely
after.
yeah. So I don't know when Age of Apocalypse was, but it was like another Days of Future Past, but instead it
Yeah.
was Apocalypse took over everything.
And then he merged Charles with Magneto and created Onslaught, and then that fractured reality, and
Yeah.
Wolverine became feral, and Beast became feral.
Yeah.
Wolverine lost his adamantium. I was looking at a picture today of all Wolverine's children.
Well, I thought he has a boy and a girl, right?
It depends on which reality you're talking
He's got
about.
Dakin or whatever, and that's
universe.
his bisexual son,
Okay, I
half
didn't know.
Japanese son.
I didn't know he was a BIPOC, whatever.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if it's in the past 10 years, you got to be gay in
It is
Marvel.
a different Japanese girl. It's not the one from the Silver Samurai.
Uh,
Kumiko.
He Yuriko?
Yeah, it's not Yuriko's kid.
Oh, really?
It's a different. He's slinging dick all over Japan.
Well, I mean, he was there for a while.
I have a healing factor in my penis.
Yeah. I wonder what that does for his refractory period, you know?
Yeah. Is that a wound? Does it
Yeah.
count as a
I know.
wound?
Yeah. It's like, how does
This
that
is
work
regeneration. Yeah.
inside? Yeah.
Yeah. If he has a bullet hole healing and he just came, how much sooner can he have sex also? while
Yeah.
healing from the bullet wound.
Damn it! Now I want to know where my fucking Age of Apocalypse is, because it was like a special trade paperback and it was kind of gold plated. But I don't know whatever happened to that. Damn it! It starts off and Magneto is running the X-Men because Xavier is dead.
And that's from the space station, right? Or the moon base?
I don't remember, dude. I have to go back and read it again.
I'm buying Kingdom Come in 2 days.
Why?
Because
I thought you don't like having to brush your horse too much.
I love it now. I started playing the first one and I get it. I understand why it's good.
Oh, okay.
Somebody did a review of Kingdom Come 2 and said, I haven't enjoyed a game in this way since Red Dead 2. And I was
Okay.
like, okay, that's
Yeah.
a good review. And there is some banality of life because you get hungry. I hate when you get hungry in games.
Yeah.
I don't need to get hungry. But you just stock up on
Yeah.
salamis and onions and shit.
Well, speaking of getting hungry in games, I might actually buy Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Yeah, that looks
Um,
good.
Yeah.
Is everybody freaking out that he aims at the RPG with his dead eye?
Oh yeah.
But then everybody who was around who's older than 12 was like, yeah, he's been doing that the whole time.
That does not comport with how
You can't use that sight with your no eye.
Yeah, so my brother's got. My brother loves Kingdom Come 2. He thinks it's great. He's like telling me about how much fun he's having playing it.
The
so-
only problem I have with 1 is that the graphics are shitty.
well
so-
now
Yeah.
you got a new version of it.
Yeah, so 2 is going to be a lot prettier.
Yeah,
And they've got bathhouses and whores and stuff.
yeah.
The sex scene is just a black screen with moaning and groaning on it. I did it in front of my wife, and she was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah,
I was like, "I'm simulating medieval stuff."
and also
Leave
you
me
can
alone."
you can suddenly be gay with your best friend, and all the anti-woke people are mad about that.
What?
Yeah, in
He
the
was
first
always
game,
gay. He
in the
was gay
first
the whole time.
in the first game, there was no option to have gay sex.
Mm-hmm.
And then whenever they asked Daniel Vavra, the guy who makes the game, about it, he said, "No, this character is a straight white male. This is who you're playing. I understand that you might not be straight, the player, but this is the character that you are playing in this video game."
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden in this Kingdom Come 2, you can suddenly have gay sex with your best friend.
Uh-oh.
And then when people brought that up to Daniel Vavra, he basically kind of just called them Nazis and assholes.
They
and,
hit him with the
and
DEI
all that.
original.
So yeah. But again, that doesn't mean the game sucks. So
Yeah, I like all the systems, and the menus are cool. It's all very Monty Python-esque.
yeah,
The humor is Monty Python-esque.
is it Monty Python-esque? I didn't even know that.
There's some, similar type
That's
of
cool.
funny stuff. Yeah, I got the girlfriend, and I got the first big town. and
Yeah.
I'm still want to like roam around, like you're doing here.
Yeah,
just in the
right.
wild.
Right. Ooh, nice.
I picked a bunch
Lionel.
of flowers.
Yeah.
It's Richie. It's Lionel Richie. Picked a bunch of flowers because I wanted to get into potion making, and then it turns out you have to pick the right flowers and learn how to read first and get a recipe.
Wow.
Well, I can't read.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but it's a simulator.
It's
I mean,
very
that's
simulator,
what
yeah.
it was like.
That's cool.
And it says you can chill in it. You can walk around and do nothing. So it's not. There's not the
Yeah.
urgency of
Yeah.
Ninja Gaiden, which is the other game I'm playing right now.
The remaster of 2 or whatever.
because I already have 2 Sigma upstairs on the Xbox,
Oh, okay.
and
okay.
I don't need it to look any better than it did.
Is that just a blue
My
one?
member berries are gonna keep me happy with
Yeah.
how it looked when I first played it on Xbox.
Oh crap.
I'm not gonna get
Forget what I
angry
just
about
did.
polygons as long as the systems work good.
Yeah.
So what sold you on Metal Gear?
Just I mean, I don't know. Like all the people who know Metal Gear, like all the stuff that we've been seeing lately, that was, I guess, the more recent updates.
Yeah.
People seem to say this is perfect. This looks exactly how they should be doing this and all that.
Systems all work.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'll when it comes out, I'll see. I'm not going to pre-order it because I don't pre-order games. But when it comes out, I'll make sure that nobody's like, this is broken, this is buggy, this is retarded, or any of that kind of stuff. And
if you
shit.
if your body heat makes you show up against the trees of the woods, you can lie down in the sun
Yeah.
and disappear. Do thermal cameras because you're the
Right.
same temperature as the sunny spot.
Right.
As long as it's easy. I remember it being annoying to switch between makeups and outfits and stuff.
Yeah, I don't remember doing too much of that. I don't remember really worrying about much of that in the original game. And I didn't beat it. I probably killed like 3 of the bosses or so.
Yeah, I ate a snake and I was like, I did it. I won.
Yeah.
I'm a snake eater.
But I still have it. I still have my PS2 copy. Hopefully it's good. I might actually buy it. It might be the one game that I actually buy this year, unless there's some cool Switch 2 games or something. Well, Metroid Prime 4. We're kind of obligated to buy that game.
Yeah.
But,
Right after, we're going to get a discount. Right after I bitch moaned and complained about the 2025 release dates, they dropped the release date for Metal Gear.
yeah.
Because there's a bunch of games. The only games that I was excited about this year all have a vague this year release date without
Yeah,
any
right.
month. And then finally they said Metal Gear was August,
Yeah.
which is fine. You know, it's hot as balls here. I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, right.
I'm going
I'll say it.
outside.
I'll say it inside at home.
Yeah.
Damn.
Stay inside and snake eat.
Hit him with this one right here.
I gotta pee real quick.
I should not be struggling with this Lionel. This Lionel should not be destroying me. I am being incredibly weak. How about some bombs? Bombs in the face. This has got to knock him down. No? There we go. Finally a parry. This guy has way more health than I thought he did. My guy should really be hurting this guy more.
So I've got the list for Mothership here. I'm going to invite all those people on the podcast since they all saw me, and I'm going to go, tell me how much you like my set.
Yeah. Let me
we
tell
performed
you
together
the
at the
jokes.
Mothership.
Let me tell you the jokes that I sold on my set. What do you think about this joke?
Let's
What do you
go
think about that
for
joke?
it. No, it wasn't at all like Heath said, because Heath said when he did it, they kicked him out right after.
Yeah,
They let us
yeah.
hang out at Mitzi's. They let us stay for the whole show.
Oh, that's nice.
I was excited that James McCann was there and saw me because I like his comedy.
Yeah.
They do check everything. I had to go throw my knife in my fucking car again because I forgot I had it. So I got patted down, and they were like, "You need to put. Do you have a car?" And I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Go run." So I had to run down, put it in the car, and come back.
Your phone?
My knife.
Oh, you had.
I always have my fucking knife on my keys.
You're like freaking Lyndon Johnson. When I come in, when I need something for my knife and my keys, and
My bunghole.
down into your bunghole.
I am where my ball sack hangs.
Yeah, where your nuts hang.
I've just always had it, and I end up using it a lot, so I
Yeah.
like having it. And
You're a real Texan.
you forget that, yeah, I had to use it on the road crew to cut stuff,
Yeah.
rope and everything. Well, you never know when you're going to need to cut some rope, which barely ever happens. Well, I'm ready. But yeah, they let everybody chill out downstairs. They follow you up into the little boy. You get to sit behind the partition like 6 rows back, and then you just watch the room fill up. And everybody, I was just sitting there going over what I was going to say. And what, I was arranging things all day
Yeah.
just in case, which I do every Monday. And it helps me feel happy at work. That I'm not doing work. It's
Right.
fun to not do work and think about jokes and moving stuff around because I have a ton of, I realize, going through and arranging everything, I have a ton of homeless shit.
Yeah.
I have a ton of gay shit. I need to do
Yeah.
just a whole half hour about a homeless gay dude.
Yeah.
There's so much about calling homeless people woodland people and the,
Woodland people.
the banner that says if you lived here you'd be homeless by now.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the homeless guy with the long beard that was in ZZ Top. And then, yeah, there's the gay accent, and there's the gay HR guy, and there's the gay part of France, and there's the gay guy whose mom said I always knew, and he was like, fucking thanks a lot for telling me. And then I've got a bunch of gay, I've got a bunch of marriage stuff, and a bunch of kids stuff, and then a bunch of getting pussy stuff from before.
Yeah.
So I was trying to arrange it all so it went in a good order and flowed, and then I was like, well, all those aren't the best shit.
Yeah.
So I can't just put
Nice. I
something-
knocked off all his armor with that metal thing. Yeah, that's cool.
He's naked, but he's still got a lot of energy.
But yeah, that's cool.
So I was having to sacrifice subject matter for quality.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if I had a longer set, I could do a whole theme of here's the gay part, and here's the homeless part, and here's the marriage part, and here's the kids part. And
Yeah.
here's
I guess it's 3 minutes standard. That's what the standard is at that
it
mic.
was 3 at Cap City when I did it 12 fucking years ago. But then,
Yeah.
I also went through all my old sets today and watched them and listened for what the big pops were. So I did a bunch of, I did a couple of old jokes. I did the Googling how to have sex
Yeah, with
thing,
children.
and did the girl with a shallow vagina. But those are ones that I like too. So try to fit them all together that I'm comfortable saying them, and then was able to get 5 or 6 of them out, and they all. I think one joke didn't do good, and I'm trying to remember which one didn't do good, but. The dudes, the front row the people are right there. They're up on you.
Yeah.
It's crazy, and they're at your feet. They're sitting like
Yeah.
their face is right there. But then it's also just anytime I've thought about it, I've tried to do this so many times and thought about how I'm going to do it and what's going to be, and I've always been like I want to be cool and comfortable and have fun with it and enjoy it and just be chill with the room. So as I was watching the room fill, I was like thinking about doing the whole Rodney Dangerfield set just about my wife,
Yeah.
because I like doing that and I like saying it, and it's my
Yeah.
story,
Yeah.
and there's a lot of funny bits there. But a bunch of fat women came in and sat down on the right, and I was like, nope, I don't want to lose that whole quadrant of the room, so I guess I'll just do the family stuff. But it was all dude bros in the front row. I mean, the demographic of that place is successful Austinites.
Yeah.
It's people that can afford to pay $50 to see an open. I mean, I don't know how much the tickets are. I think it's less than 50, but you can get a combo. You can stay for Kill Tony. You can buy both. And then it was the cruise show and everything else after, but I didn't stay for that.
So you could have seen the cruise show?
I guess, but I'll keep going. I'll go again.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those where you got to wonder, like, is there a little massaging of the list that happens?
Yeah. It was full. The front was full. Everybody's hanging out. And I hung out with Eric the whole time. He
Eric was there?
Yeah. Heath was not there. He didn't want to do anything today. He said going in the city fucks with his diet,
Yeah.
which we didn't even eat anything last week. I bought him a shot of Jim Beam. I don't know what he's talking about. And then the week before that, we watched Eric eat a cookie. So I don't know what kind of secret cake slut shit Heath is.
Yeah, I mean,
sneaking
it
off
might
his-
be like whenever he leaves, he's like, I'm going to stop,
Yeah.
while I'm here, I'm going to go to somewhere, you know.
secret dirty boy. Stop.
You know
That's
how
what I
that
do
shit
with
goes.
sodas. Yeah, I'll
Yeah, you
stop
know how
getting
that
a big
shit is.
soda. Stop and get a big Mountain Dew and go. I'm gonna go home and mix this with orange juice so it's healthy. And then by the time I get home, there's barely any Mountain Dew left because I gulped it.
You know what Adam Carolla used to call Mountain Dew, right?
What?
Nectar of the Tards.
Yeah, I remember when I was little, I wasn't allowed to have sugar or anything. So since that was the most sugary drink, I was like, this is just like watching MTV. I'm doing a bad. I'm eating the sugariest. Yeah, I hung out with Chris and this other guy named Rock for the hour. We didn't go anywhere during the hour wait that you wait for them to put up the list. We just stood out.
Yeah.
It was cold and rainy, and there was a ton of people. Eric fucking knows everybody, so people kept walking by and dabbing him up. And
Nice.
so it was cool to be with him and be a scenester in that scene. I didn't really see anybody else that I really knew. But yeah, so Heath told me he didn't want to come out to Mothership today. He was like, I'm going to skip it today. And I was like, well, do you want to do pod or do you want to do nothing tonight? And he was like, yeah, I'm trying to do nothing. I was like, all right.
I ain't even trying to do shit.
But Eric was way ahead of me in line, so once he was done, he came up and chilled with me while I signed the thing. And then
Yeah.
I didn't ask him if he wanted to go anywhere because he doesn't drink. And I had $6 on me. I was like, we're not going to be able to do anything. I could get him a cookie. P. Terry's.
So, oh God,
A comedian's cookie.
my dad just. So, yeah, I guess that I told Chris, but you weren't here. My dad had the shit up his pee hole today,
Nice.
and then
Sounds
they
like a German fetish.
and
Just shit that they
sounding.
pee on.
It's called sounding.
Yes, shit sounding. Fecal sounding.
And they removed the thing.
Yeah.
And then they put a liquid inside the bladder that kind of treats it, and
Yeah.
you have to like roll over every 15 minutes.
Mhm.
And he just texted me and my brother, it's like I'm pissing razor blades.
Yeah, I got to talk to my dad in the hospital after they shoved a camera up his nose with no anesthetic.
Yeah.
And I was like, how was it? And he was like, not great.
Not great, Bob. Yeah.
I'll tell you, I've had better feelings before this that were not
Yeah.
this.
Well, this is interesting. Oh, of course it's one of these guys.
That's what we had to look forward to.
I know that's the worst part about all of this is
Do not resuscitate. I can't wipe my ass, kill me.
can I just die and not even know? Like this.
I mean, that seems like that would be a sensible part of God's plan. If you can't
Yeah.
wipe your own ass, it's time to go. Be
Yeah,
with-
right.
Be with Jesus. Be with butt Jesus.
Oh man.
But, what if you're Logan Roy and you're being alive? A bunch of people are depending on
Yeah, right.
for their livelihood. that
It's
you're
it's,
there.
it's really the body horror of all of it, right? It's the
the nastiness.
it's just the absolute like psychological.
And Logan Roy had the same thing. He had a UTI.
Yeah.
Started acting like a retard. And they were like, yeah, it was because he fucked that bitch from Life Less Ordinary.
Guy, have you watched Deadwood much?
Yeah, I love Deadwood.
That episode where he
Rewatched
has a fucking kidney stone.
That's how he dies. Do you watch the movie?
No, I haven't watched the
Finale?
movie.
Oh, you need to finish Deadwood.
Yeah, is that? Oh, does Al Swearingen die in the movie?
Mm-hmm.
God damn. Yeah, he has that kidney stone, and it's to the point where the doctor is like,
You've had 4 years to watch that
I
fucking
know,
movie.
I know, yeah. Well, it's because I can never finish the show. I get like halfway through the second season, and then I just can't keep going for some reason. But yeah, that whole episode where he's all fucked up because he's got a kidney stone or a infection so bad that he can't even talk.
Yeah.
Oh, miserable.
Yeah, and he's yelling at that blonde girl the whole time.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch. I saw another gaming chair out on the sidewalk the other day.
Yeah, that's how you get Lyme disease, according to Chris. Some ticks in it.
Well, they brought one in for my kid that the neighbor put out, and we knew them. And they
Yeah.
had just put it out, and they were like, Walter, we got you a gaming chair. And then we put it up in his room, and it was clunky.
Yeah.
It was missing
yeah.
a piece, or it wouldn't go up and down.
Right.
And they were like, Dad can fix it. And I was like, I'm not fucking touching that thing. I'll buy. I'd rather buy one. I'll just look at Amazon.
Yeah.
Let's get a new one.
Yeah.
You don't need a gaming chair. You don't need speakers by your head. It doesn't need to be ergonomic. You're 10. You'll be all right. I've never used a gaming chair. I thought they were for TikTok whores.
Yeah. I've always said, yeah, I got to go ergonomic. I got to go like Herman Miller shit.
Yeah.
Gaming chairs are kind of retarded.
I need my butt cheeks to be cradled peacefully.
I'm not doing this right, I know.
Yeah, it's a chair. What makes it gaming? Just because it has blue and white stripes and
Yeah.
wings that come out the top?
Yeah, it's all marketing. It's like, it's all the look of it.
There's nothing gaming about it. We had fucking bean bags when we were little. That was the gaming chair.
Yeah.
It was a bag of beans.
I don't even remember we had just a regular ass office chair in my house.
Did you ever have one of those flip foam beds that you could flip out into a whole bed? It was two big squares of foam.
Oh, no.
upholstered with the pillow strip. at the
Yeah.
top
No,
that
I
you
never
knew.
had one of those.
It was all hinged. I love those.
I had a futon though.
They still have those on Amazon. You can still
What
have
the
them.
hell? How do I get over here?
That's like a modular solution for your
Yeah.
living room. You just get 8 of them and be like, this is the couch. Just move them around how you want them. We still have the plants inside from when it froze. And apparently it's going to freeze again, so we're smart that we kept them inside.
Yeah. Is it gonna freeze again? So you just live in a jungle now.
Till this second freeze is over.
Yeah. Well, it got
It doesn't
got
really
shitty
matter
today.
to me. I'm so huge and the house is so cluttered. I can't.
It's
Like-
just one more thing.
Yeah, all I do is go lay on the couch. That's the only place I have
Yeah.
space. As long as people don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
Like it was when we moved in there and it was empty. It was already a little cramped for me.
Right.
So it's not like that's why I come over here. I can dance around.
There's room.
The hills are alive with the sound of music.
Hills are alive with the sound of no fucking bitches. No
Crap
kids, no clutter.
That's my grandmother's. I don't want to throw it away.
I ate so much food yesterday. And I did it in such a nibbly kind of like bite here, bite there way.
Super Bowl stuff.
Yeah. But God, I ate so
I
much.
mean, fucking Tucci's. I would have destroyed.
Yeah, I had. So what I was doing is they were like the big, like this big of subs,
Yeah.
and there was probably 16 of them,
Mhm.
and so we cut them into pieces. But even the pieces that we cut were still too big for me to have one, so I would cut them into half a piece, so I could eat one of the 4
Variety.
varieties,
Yeah.
and then I just kept
Slice of
eating them.
life.
And they ordered pizza, and then there was fruit and dips, and there was cookies and brownies
That's
and
the real Super Bowl.
all kinds of things. And I was just,
Awesome
oh, I was so miserable at the end of it. I drank one beer and had one maybe a couple shots worth of whiskey, and that was it.
Yeah, that's another thing that went away from being young is the good feeling of being full as fuck. It used to be awesome when you were little. You're like, it felt
Yeah.
like being high. And now
Yeah.
I'm just like, I'm gonna shit, I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna throw up, I'm not sure what's happening.
Yeah,
I'm sweating. The joy is gone.
the misery of
Hangovers and being full. is
the
all.
misery of it all.
I can't do anything. Don't ask me to go anywhere. Nothing's gonna happen. I have to lay down. I have to lay down and fart for like 3 hours, and then we can talk.
Yeah,
I need to lay down and fart. Oh.
yeah. But it was fun. It was good.
The superb owl. I always have a soft spot in my heart for the Super Bowl Sunday because I broke up with my last girlfriend before my wife on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yeah,
So it was the result of my life.
you felt good and free.
Yeah.
Super Bowl means freedom.
And then I was telling the kids that yesterday. My wife was like, "Yeah, I never realized how soon it was after that we met, and I was like, "Hey, you fucking did. You told me when we were dating. You were like, when did you wake up with your girlfriend?" And I was like, "Super Bowl Sunday," and she was like, "That was like 3 weeks ago. You sure this isn't a rebound?" And I was like, "I mean,
It would have been if you hadn't gotten pregnant.
trying to get pussy
Yeah.
at a normal rate, like
Yeah,
everyone
and
else."
this is an average pussy.
Yeah, this is the next-
situation.
It's been 3 weeks. It's time
Yeah.
for me to get pussy.
Yeah.
You're the one. She's the kids that she was like, and then I didn't leave, and I was like, I don't want you to leave. You were doing everything was doing good.
You touched the right appendages.
Yeah. She's a lot of Southern hospitality.
Yeah. So there was lots of kids running around screaming, making noise, and all that. It was my Jack's baby was there. My stepbrothers had their baby. So
That'll make you not want to ever have kids.
yeah, they had to change his diaper like 3 times.
I hate that shit now because I already did it twice.
Yeah.
Like, I won. I graduated from that. I hate it when it's at a restaurant. I'm like, I fucking got a babysitter every time I went out with my wife. Why do you think you don't have to? Do you need me to pay for your babysitter? Get that shit out of here. That's every heckler excuse. When a comedian yells at a heckler, they're like, people came here and got babysitters for this.
Yeah. Oh man, Chris wasn't over for us to talk about that chick. That's the chick that Louis J. Gomez used to bang. That
Yeah.
one who yelled at the guy or whatever.
Yeah, fucking look me in the
And
eye.
I think everybody was pretty, like, nobody was really saying that was badass. Everybody was saying, dude, she totally just lost it. Like, that was terrible.
Yeah,
That was not some badass thing that you just did.
I farmed a lot of upvotes from that comment. If you lose your temper, you're a loser. You lost.
Yeah.
You're a loser. That's not what you're supposed to do. She lost her temper immediately. 122 upvotes. Woo!
Nice.
That's not worth anything, right?
No, that doesn't get you anywhere.
Gold.
Friend of ours had the
gold.
top post on all of Reddit for like 2 days because he made a post on r/movies that said, "Hey, this weekend they're going to be showing The Godfather in chronological order," and it went to the top of Reddit, and people were calling him a shill and saying that like he was a fake
Nice.
poster,
Yeah.
and
He got hated on that, but you did good.
Yeah, and so
How do I know if I have gold?
of course, somebody gifts it to you.
I know, but somebody did one time, and I don't even know where it is or how to look at it.
It's like I don't. You go to your profile, and I don't know.
Yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah, but it doesn't last for ever. It's like a month of Reddit Gold, and that lets you. I don't even know what that lets you do. I don't pay for that dumb shit.
Dude,
Look
I got
at
a
that shit.
$100 travel credit for my bag being late, and I have to use it in
From
a year.
France?
Yeah, I have
Oh,
to use
nice.
it in a year.
So that means $100 off at any flight.
Yeah,
Why don't you go to New York with us? Go to Comedy Store with me, or Comedy Cellar.
that'd be cool. Well, I told my wife she has a year to get an ID, or I'm gonna go do something by myself
Yeah,
because I really should do something.
we
with
ought to do that. We ought to do a god awful like trip to like New York
Yeah.
City or LA or something, and do all the things that you
I mean,
haven't
we go
done.
to Vegas. Vegas got a ton of comedy.
Vegas, yeah.
That's-
yeah.
that's
Go
less
see.
than a
Want to go
$100
see
flight.
Carrot Top? Yeah.
I don't care. Penn and Teller, yeah. Whoever's got a residency. There's Brad Garrett's club.
Yeah.
They have a naughty night. I might be able to get on something. You know, there's
Yeah.
open mics.
Yeah.
Can perform in Vegas.
Yeah, well, I mean, we're still planning on going to New York in.
I've never been
end
to
of
Vegas. And
July.
I want to look at it,
Yeah, I've never been either.
but I don't have the gambling bug that I know of.
I
I'm too
don't.
Jewish.
I do not have the gambling.
But
bug
I
at
like
all.
neon signs, and I like staying up all night.
And you like hookers,
drinking.
escorts,
Yeah,
strippers.
and I like video games. I've got cool
Cocaine.
video games there. And I like comedy, and I wouldn't mind seeing like a performance. Of,
Yeah.
Cirque du Soleil or whatever.
Yeah, I want to see a good. I wouldn't mind seeing a good show.
But those are, you
something
get
in the
comped.
Sphere.
Yeah, you two at the Sphere.
Yeah, no, not you two.
Yeah, they were starting.
Something else. Whatever else is there.
Dude, Tame Impala at the Sphere would be fucking awesome.
That would be cool. Lasers. But yeah, we're planning on going to New York at the end of July, beginning of August. But I'm like, I don't know. That might be too expensive to do a week in New York. Just the lodging, just like thousands of dollars.
Stay in Jersey.
Yeah. Well, the thing we're actually doing is in Queens, I
I
think.
like staying in Queens. Queens is cheap.
That's
Airbnb is going to be
it's King Gizzard.
overpriced wherever.
Yeah, it's King Gizzard. Is what we're going for, ostensibly.
Vegas air tickets. Austin.
There's another shrine.
I'm too old. I don't even know how
Too
to
old.
shop for airline tickets anymore. Get too many
You have to go on the internet.
ads and I'm on Google
said-
Shopping.
Are you low?
Huh?
Dustin's on. He said, "Can you tell the comedy boy to speak into his mic more?"
Dustin. Are you trying to get me to do asthma with you, Dustin?
Oh, that was like 10,
Do you need me to
15 minutes ago because I
click
didn't
my
look at the
fingernails?
goddamn chat.
click my thumbnails together?
Yeah.
Get it today. Under $2. What the fuck? I guess I just have to look at United because it's United anyway.
Yeah.
I have to use United. And then however far out it is, that's how cheap I have to be. The time dictates the price. Deals. I hate the internet now. The internet's so gay now. It's not even information anymore. You can't find info on the internet without somebody trying to sell you something.
You have to adjust your filters.
I know, but then I gotta hire somebody to do that. I don't feel like it.
You should be able to. We should have a. I should start a business where I get on the internet for people.
You say, don't look at that. That's fucking gay.
Yeah. Don't be retarded.
Stop it.
Yeah. Yeah. You're sharing Alex Jones
Your
videos. Really? What the hell's wrong with you?
United Airlines tickets. There you go. .com airline. Now they're gonna want me to get a fucking app. They fuck you with the phones. You see? Book the flight. Flights. Yes. Flight only. Round trip. Austin to Vegas. LAS. Nearby airports. Yeah, goes worth to here. I could accept cookies. April. Okay, it's pushing to April 11th automatically anyway. That's cool. I can do a short flight, coach.
Yeah.
I'm not going to make me want to murder everybody. But if I ever cross either of the oceans again, I'm not doing it. Unless my dad is really dying. For real. $414. Fuck you.
That's about normal. That's about
Denver.
right.
Goes through Denver.
Oh, this one's
277,
down
that's
below,
not
so
bad.
It's gotta be. You got the ones where you get the flights at like 5:13 in the morning, and
I don't care.
those are miserable.
Basic economy is the most restrictive. So $100 doesn't help me do anything. Because that's what it should be the cheapest from here, or New Orleans. New Orleans.
I've not been to this part either.
You haven't been to New Orleans either, have you?
No, I have also not been to New
And
Orleans.
that's why.
Look at all the places I haven't been here. Look at that. I have not been on
You
any
need to
of these little
explore.
areas.
Yeah, I'm still 261. So I'd get like half off ticket. Everything's the cheapest is the low 200s to Vegas or New Orleans.
Yeah.
So it is $100 off, but it's half off a $200 ticket. But even in New Orleans, I don't want to go get shit housed and look at boobs.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody wants to do that. You can do that anywhere. You can drink in my room and look at porn. Why I need to go to New Orleans See gross skanks. There's a bunch of beads in the way, woman. Move them.
Yeah, right. Dude, this so I got a Lionel bow earlier that was it had 5 arrows. Like it would shoot 5. And those groups with the giant bokoblin with all the little bokoblins following behind him or whatever.
Bumbleclots.
The big boss bokoblin or whatever. I basically flew over one of those and I carpet bombed them. I literally nuked them with these bomb arrows.
Nice.
It was so cool. It was like a tactical strike.
I'm telling you, brother, poop you. You poop. Poop you.
I hope that you weren't too low this whole time.
I hope that you poop. It's gonna be the mic. I'm projecting from my diaphragm.
That on the recordings, when I have to edit, I always have to turn you up. You either talk low, or you're far off the mic
Look at,
somehow
I'm touching.
or something.
My mustache is touching.
See, I hear you really good right now, but a lot of times you're like right back or whatever.
Hey guys.
Yeah, and so I have to turn you way up, and then I hear you breathe, and I hear your loud breathing. I feel like the lady next to you at work complaining about your loud breathing.
The ladies you were walking behind on 6th Street.
Yeah, right.
His rapey breath.
Yeah, your breath is literally raping me. Literal breath rape.
Google has changed Gulf of Mexico to Gulf of America.
So
in the
stupid.
map 2 hours ago.
So dumb.
It doesn't do it. It doesn't mean anything.
It's just it's stupid. It's like calling it Minchaka or whatever. Just as bad. Just as retarded.
Yeah, what the new thing today was that Elon is saying we don't have to listen to judges' orders.
Well, that's definitely not an autocratic thing to say. It's definitely not the kind of thing that maybe a dictator would say if the judges do something he doesn't like, and so he's like, well, then I'll just get rid of the judges.
I mean, he was going to break the law anyway. That's all he ever does. Is finds loopholes and finds ways to break the law, and that's why he's got Elon in there to help him find the little loopholes and break all the laws through the computer and everything else. Everybody's throwing around this word unconstitutional. Like, who? Obama was a Constitution scholar, right? He knew the whole Constitution,
Right.
and he was kind of famous for that. But I don't think fucking Reagan was, or Clinton, or, George W. Bush.
But they had people who respected it still, even
And said
those
you
guys.
have to remain constitutional at all
Yeah.
times. I mean, that's again, it's not. It doesn't seem like it's a law, and even if it is a law, they break the laws. So nothing is really stopping them from doing whatever the fuck they want, and it's because they're the government. That's why you become president, so you can get away with shit and do shit you want to do. There's not anybody higher. At least he's not doing wars or trying to,
Yet.
yeah. Nobody's pissed him off because they know he's wackadoo.
Now I got to fight the Phantom Ganon.
Just everything everyone's complaining about seems so idealistic to the point of like irrelevancy. Like it's just all angry about words. You can't do that. That's unconstitutional. He can't defy a judge. He's breaking the rule of the law.
Right.
Okay. It's always been how it's been. Government's always been corrupt. The president always gets away with shit. This is not new or different or weird or scary. Just because of the headlines, it makes it scary. They evicted that woman from her house. They horribly ripped her from her bed. Told her she had to move out. Well, what if it was a dude and he got fired? He probably would have left like he was supposed to.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't have complained.
No, I'm not leaving. I'm a woman, and I'm having my period. I've got my blood all over the whole place.
That was my point of that whole story, though. You hit it before I did. Was that I fucking read the dumb thing?
Yeah, right. Oh.
Because that's how you figure out if they're bullshitting or not, or you can just assume that they're
Yeah.
bullshitting,
Yeah.
and you're probably right.
It gets to the point where I'm constantly consuming this stuff and reading it. It gets to the point where I can just tell from the wording of the headline. I'm like, that's probably bullshit. I'm not going to click on it. Or a lot of things that when I really want to read it and see what exactly it is they're saying, I'll use this site called archive.is, which basically lets you go to a copy of the page without clicking it.
Okay.
That's what I do for a lot of different things.
That's where that Nick Mullen thing was, some kind of internet archive.
Yeah, the Internet Archive. That's what archive.is is. It's the Internet Archive.
But I don't know why that set was banned. We saw it. It was fine. Because he said stuff about the vaccine, I guess.
Or it said a copyright thing, so maybe he didn't want it out there. Maybe the club put it out, and he was like, whoa, I don't.
Oh,
want
because
my
it was
shit out there.
Year of the Dragon stuff.
Yeah, right.
Doing it that way. There was a second Adam Friedland show.
Yeah, with Julian Casablancas.
So he's still... It's just probably all the shit that Nick didn't want to put out because he said it was dumb.
Yeah, and
Or too short or...
because apparently they have like 5 interviews with people like Julian
Yeah,
Casablancas,
it was all
Andrea
stuff they
De
were supposed to
Matteo.
put
and
out, that they
shit.
said there was something coming.
Yeah, that's a very Nick thing to do. Is to work like half work on it and then abandon it.
Well, and the other thing that Nick has done recently was that call-in show with Jim Norton,
Yeah,
which Stavros has a call-in show.
I know. The boys are.
And he was just
are
talking
they
about
ever
Nick
gonna get
on
back
his call-in
together?
show.
Yeah.
He was talking to Will Sasso today, and he was like, Nick and I used to watch your episode of CSI over and over again.
Yeah.
It was hilarious. So he still talks about him like he's his buddy.
I mean, well, he says he said that like, yeah, we just don't do shit, professionally together anymore. We still hang out and we're still friends.
I think Nick came to the same conclusion Stavi did just a couple years later. We can't do this forever, and it's annoying, and Adam's annoying. It kind of sucks to have to do this thing because we're trapped by the money.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think if we were making $90,000 a month on this, I would be fine doing it for 20 years.
New York is so wild as far as like visible class division.
Yeah,
I've said the same thing about Florida. Like you've got hobos that live on the beach and are
Right.
starving, and then they look out on the horizon and see a yacht with like
yeah, right,
helicopters
right.
coming off of it.
Yeah,
And in New York, there's like homeless people starving on the sidewalk and limousines going by and skyscrapers that say Trump on them.
yeah,
So it's like no matter how much money you make in New York, there's always more that you could do.
yeah.
And I mean, we could say the same thing here. If we made $90,000 a month here, be like, well, that's not ranch money. We want a ranch. Trying to get a ranch.
$90,000 a month is definite ranch money.
Yeah, you can get it.
I mean, like that's more money
Decent
than
ranch.
that would, like I've said on multiple occasions, $50,000 would solve all of my like just a one time $50,000 would solve all of my problems right now.
Yeah. And I wouldn't mind getting a hunk of land and putting one of those little $8,000 tiny houses on, as long as it's got
Yeah,
plumbing and electricity hookups, and then start building something from there
yeah,
myself that I like. I need 8 storage containers. I need
Yeah.
2 like that and 2 like that,
right.
and then another one, and then I can put stairs on them and trees around it and make a tree fort. It'll be an Ewok.
Yeah,
It's cheap.
yeah. I would basically build Hal's Moving Castle,
Yeah.
a giant thing that walks around on feet.
You got to get Chris to come with his sniper rifle so he
Yeah.
can ward off intruders. Sorry. That's what I kept thinking when I was in France with my parents. I was like, I wonder if I could stay here. It'd be so nice to. The only thing that would make it nicer is if there were no internet in that town or any kind of communication.
Uh-huh.
If you could cut yourself off from knowing any of this bullshit now.
Yeah, yeah,
Because all their groceries are fresh from a farm down the road.
yeah,
So they're basically civilized camping.
yeah.
It's like Kingdom Come.
And then you can show up to the farmer's house and you can have him give you a glass of milk and you can ask him if he has any shoes underneath the floor. You know,
Yeah. That's a bingo.
that's a bingo.
Yeah, and the wine is the best wine in the world.
Yeah,
You go get a bottle of wine.
The
it's
greatest
the fucking
wine.
Best wine
Greatest
anybody's
wine.
ever had. The cheese is the best cheese anybody's ever seen in their life.
Yes.
The bread is the best bread ever. They live, and then there's no cars or any noise
Yeah.
except for the fucking bell. It's idyllic.
How much you
Yeah.
want to bet there's a Korok up here? at the
I
very
think it's
top?
cool that they did all that research and decided to just go live there. I mean,
Yeah.
they went so many places, and then they were like, "This is good." But
This is a
that
good
would
place
be,
this is a good place to go have heart attacks and strokes.
yeah, that'd be what I would do here with a ranch.
Yeah.
Like, I'm away from everything. I don't have to hear any bullshit. I can see you at the mailbox with a sniper from the top of my house. Don't come any closer. Biff Tannen. I got pointed right at your head.
You owe me $2 for the whiskey and $3 for the horse.
That's funny that it's every man's dream to be left the fuck alone.
Yeah, I know. It says a lot, doesn't it?
What would you do if you had unlimited resources? I don't need unlimited resources. I need to be left the fuck alone. How much do I have to pay for no one to ever talk to me? That should be free. That should be cheap. This is a very Ron Swanson argument.
Yes, it is.
I have a permit. It says I can do whatever I want.
Yeah. Oh man, yeah, I'm at the point where I could pretty much beat the game. I have all the sages. They're telling me, okay, now go kill Ganon. But I'm still, there's still a billion things to do.
Well, the mothership hasn't messaged me yet that they loved my set and they want me to come back every day. It's their problem.
Yeah,
It
you
was a shitty room.
keep that fantasy going.
the room's fault.
Yeah. That's how I would feel. That's
Yeah, I tried 6 times to get in there and I did good. Now give me something.
now you're all gay. Well, maybe if you guys weren't gay, you'd have laughed at my jokes.
I made this thing today. Did you see this? The Lonesome Dove thing. Why don't you do the right thing? No. We got whores. We got road whores.
Road whores.
We gotta go have. I want to watch that again. I want to. Actually.
I
wanna
want.
read the book.
I actually do kind of want a modern version of that on like HBO Max or something, because the made for TV one from like what year was that? Like 88 or 89 or whatever. It's so 80s. It's so
Little dated,
80s. I mean, everybody's good in it. It's just it's so old.
Did you watch any movies this week?
My dad had never seen The Big Lebowski.
Nice.
So on Saturday night, I was like, let's watch The Big Lebowski. Because I got that 4K that I had never even opened.
There's a
And,
4K Tommy Boy coming.
Yeah, I saw that.
Why? Is there some special effects that you want to see
Yeah, right.
rendered?
Right. But he liked it. He thought it was pretty. He liked Jeff Bridges. He liked the dude.
Yeah,
He liked the
it's gonna be
characters. He liked Walter and all them. Calmer than you are, dude.
Time Magazine. I want one of those mirror Time Magazine Man of the Year things for the wall.
Yeah, that is pretty funny.
Put that right by the front door and look at it before you go in the world. Well, they're ready for me. I'm a bad dude.
God, yeah, and Walter reminds me so much of Sean.
Yeah.
So much of Sean.
I know. You would think that Sean would have seen that movie and been like, you know what? Self-awareness.
Yeah.
I'm not ever going to watch Kind of Pregnant or Cordially Invited.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah, Better Man's up. Oasis is in that.
Oh yeah, the Robbie Williams
Yeah.
thing. I've heard it's actually a really good movie. It flopped horribly, but I've heard it's a really good movie.
The Last Video Store. We watched The Wolfman and it sucked ass. It's with Ruthie Langmore from Ozark.
It's new.
Yeah.
Another thing was we were looking for a Complete Unknown, and a Complete Unknown
Yeah.
is still not on any of that, any streaming.
Yeah, that should be up. And especially this time of year. It's the
Yeah.
awards. It's
I guess they
January.
want to keep people going to the theater to see it as long as they possibly can.
We're going to go to fucking theater. The kids want to go see Jurassic Park in the theater. I'll go do that.
I don't want to see that retard trash. That's like it's
Did you watch the trailer?
no.
You won't even watch a
No,
2-minute
dude,
trailer.
I told you about going and seeing that last piece of shit one
Yeah, that's
with
horrible.
with Avery. It was terrible. It's like retard trash. They never should have made any goddamn
No, this one looks cool
sequels to
because it's on
Jurassic
the
Park.
Isla Nublar.
Well, so was
don't like the
so
park
was
ones.
Jurassic World.
I like the Isla Nublar ones. I don't like the park ones. I like the ones on the scientific island where they're testing stuff. Where there's wild cards. I don't care about the park. I don't care about Margaritaville or kids being afraid.
Yeah, that's all. It's just all. The last one was so stupid.
I was pumped because the trailer for the new one looked cool. It was all adults doing like a exfil mission. They're trying to steal DNA from eggs, but then there was a fucking kid. I was like, why is a kid there? They just had to put a kid in there. This is the DEI of kids.
Yeah.
Stop adding children for no reason. There doesn't need to be a kid in this movie. I don't care.
This one. I've gotten one of these. I think there's more shit in the Thunderhead aisles here that I need to do. Let me go back over here.
They're being secretive about the villain from the Thunderbolts. This is
It's Sentry.
Oh, what is that?
Oh, Sentry's like the Superman of Marvel,
Okay.
but he has multiple personalities, and one of them is is like a demon from the pits of hell, and so it's called the Void.
Sounds like every girlfriend I've ever had.
Yeah, and
There's multiple personalities, and one of them's a demon from the pit of hell.
yeah. So they're gonna end up fighting Sentry, but nobody cares about any of those
No.
characters except for Winter Soldier. That's the only one that anybody cares about. It's gonna flop. I think that the Captain America movie is gonna do okay and break even, but I don't think it's gonna. I guess all that remains to be seen is the Fantastic Four
Black Tit America.
and Captain Falcon is what people are calling him. It's like the nerd erotic joke thing that he says is that Miles Morales is Miles Morales.
They are just starting to write the X-Men reboot,
Yeah,
which there was already an X-Men reboot.
I doubt it will be good, but hey, maybe it will. Who knows?
Give America a couple years to be Trumpy. We'll see what happens.
Yeah,
Maybe
well-
Dukes of Hazzard, Star Wars.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't think that. I don't think that the writing talent's there, and I don't think it's coming back. I think the writing talent's all going to be new things, like Severance.
Yeah.
That's got good writing and good characters, and it's a new thing.
The Wolfman was a shitty-looking wolf. He was all scabby and just gross and wet and pussy and it's like diseased. I'm from the generation of Teen Wolf and Michael Jackson turning into that
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Where they look cool like a
American
Motley-
Werewolf in London.
Yeah,
Is what I
they-
was going to talk. I was going to bring that up whenever you were talking to Chris about being a werewolf. Yeah.
Werewolves are supposed to look cool.
Yeah.
Supposed to have a leather jacket,
Yeah.
fingerless gloves, and say cool stuff.
They're supposed to be able to do slam dunks in the
Yeah,
basketball
surf
team,
on a van.
and all the girls will like you, and
Yeah.
they
So I'm supposed to be
Yeah.
diseased and sad.
yeah.
And dad's mean. It was basically like a women's lib story about having a husband with an anger problem, but it was a wolf. They're like, what happened to daddy? Why is he so different? Well, maybe you shouldn't have fucked with him.
It's cause and effect, dude.
Yeah.
Don't blame the effect, blame the
Yeah.
cause.
You should have got beat in the face with a baseball bat. I was searching 60s movies on Amazon, and I found a bunch of them that I wanted to see, and I started watching a vampire one that was just straight porn.
Nice.
It was like it's called The Tits of the Vampire or something. It's called A Vampire Happening. I started watching it, and I was like, oh, sweet, this is just naked stuff. It's awesome. I think, we started watching Invincible again last night. Season 3 started.
Yeah, my nephew was telling me, he's like, have you watched any more Invincible? I was like, no. He's like, you gotta watch it. You gotta watch
Dude, you infected my brain with the anti-woke mind virus. Invincible has too much gay shit.
it. Even now. After
Yeah,
all
I
this-
mean, his friend is gay. He's always been gay. His college buddy. But then now there's this other superhero duo of guys that are gay. And it's like, all right, that's enough now. Why does it have to be that?
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be
It's
that.
to the point where it feels like a deliberate choice.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like something that naturally evolved as they were coming up with the writing and all that kind of stuff.
heavy-handed.
Yeah,
We used to have obligatory nudity with tits.
yeah,
And people would go, that didn't need to be there. It doesn't serve the plot.
yeah.
But I was like,
Well,
that's
it's-
fine.
yeah.
I'll allow it.
And it's also because because Seth Rogen is like that now too. He's such a.
He's just trying to make up for the fact that he raped people with James Franco.
I guess so. He must be really making up, compensating for something.
He must have
if,
raped a lot of kids with James Franco.
Yeah, if, as bitchy as he's acted,
The more woke you are, the more kids you raped with
Yeah.
James Franco.
right? It's like very
Obviously
overcompensation.
compensating for something.
Is this all that's here? I guess it is.
Yeah, they give you movies set in the 1960s, so they give you the Green Book. Like that's not what I'm talking about. 8 on the Lamb. Comedy, any 60s comedy with airbrushed bikinis on the thing that's what I'm looking for. Fun but dated.
Where they have that weird, like, kind of like extra curve.
Screwballs. That's from '83.
Oh yeah.
Those are good. I bet you there's a lot of good dirty talk in there about things you're not supposed to say anymore. Why are you going to dinner with those kikes? Finger of guilt. This is the shit I put on in the background while I'm working now. Instead of watching the same shit over and over again, I put on old, weird 60s stuff.
Yeah.
Because I'm not paying attention anyway, and I just like the imagery and the vibes.
I don't even need something on. What I have is just music, just like lo-fi chill hop video game music.
Yeah.
I don't put things on a screen to halfway watch and glance over at every once in a while.
Yeah.
I'm too busy looking at the things that I'm actually too busy just reading things on Reddit most of the time. But you know,
Well, and you have actual programming work that you have to look at. I end up having to do the same thing 50 times. Like I can do this while watching TV. Just clicking at that name and changing the date over and over again.
Have I gotten that thing? Let's see. Yes, I have. I got to find all these little things to finish. I really wish I could see if there was anything else in this thunderstorm.
Yeah, there's other reasons to keep Max too. Max has a bunch of good 1960s movies. It's whoever owns the shit. Bezos owns a lot of the shit. Oh, what did you think of the Common Side Effects?
I only watched the trailer. I haven't watched any of the episodes yet. It's cool though. Mike Judge with the Scavengers Rain guys.
Is that why they had to shrink all the faces to the middle of the heads?
Yeah, I
It's
guess so.
Mike Judge. You have to make it silly.
Eat some fucking shit, you bitch.
There's 3 episodes up. Yeah, there's 3 episodes of Invincible too. I mean, it's still good. It's got ultra violence, you know, crazy shit you never seen before. But at this point, they're just building up to Nolan coming back.
I'm like, do they still pretend that does the show still act like his dumb bitch girlfriend is completely right and he's an idiot? I was like that was the big problem with that first season, is that like she is
No, he broke up with the black girl. He's with the pink
Adam
girl.
Eve now. Yeah, good. She didn't deserve him. The black girl didn't.
Yeah, they broke up. 'cause he
Amber
has
or
powers,
whatever
and
her
there's
name
no
is.
way that it could work.
Yeah.
He has to always go save the world.
Yeah,
We know all
I
that.
stopped watching. I was like halfway through that episode about Seth Rogen's alien character.
Yeah.
And then I kind of stopped. But I think that was about where it had stopped, because they did that stupid thing where they split the season in 2 halves.
Yeah.
And I
You
really
have to
don't
wait
like
now.
that shit.
Yeah, Karate Kid is doing that. It's annoying.
It's to try and keep. It's a blatantly obvious move, just to try to keep people subscribed.
Yeah.
That's why I'm really liking the Severance releasing every week, like the old school shit. People are all reading, like posting their theories. It feels like Lost.
And his company's called Fifth Season Entertainment, so you know he's at least going to do 5
Yeah.
seasons. Because I think that's the standard by which you know your franchise is successful.
5.
If you get a 5th season,
Yeah, I'd say so.
you've staying power. So hopefully that means he's written 5 seasons.
Well, I mean, Ben Stiller says they know how it ends.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not just him. There's a couple other guys involved that are probably doing the majority of the writing. But yeah, I think it's I don't know. So far, I really it captures some of that old feeling that I used to have in like the mid 2000s. You remember that? Whenever there were 20 great shows on TV and
Yeah.
you had a million things to watch that weren't a million things of slop.
I can imagine Ben Stiller being a piece of shit boss.
Yeah.
Just the way he points and his particulars.
Well, you've seen Extras, right? The Ricky Gervais show.
Yeah.
How much of a dumb dork he is with that. That's like the first episode, I think, is whenever
Yeah.
he calls Ben Stiller a nerd.
Yeah.
Like, bye, nerd.
Yeah, I think that's just how he is. He's not acting when he's being a
Yeah.
OCD twat. He's coasting when he's doing it. He's not
Yeah.
acting.
He's
He
cruising
doesn't have to get into
altitude.
character.
That's
or
his.
be
That's
meth-
his idol. That's his idol speed.
He's in neutral.
Is basically being the guy from the old folks' home at in Happy Gilmore. You can have a warm glass to shut the hell up.
Yeah. We'll go to sleep. Yeah, I gotta get some new AirPods. Especially now that I'm fucking with all those little synthesizers.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out how to Bluetooth them out into my ear holes. I think so I've got my synthesizer, I've got that automaton, I gotta get a drum machine, and then I'm gonna get that sampler, and then I'm gonna, after all those, then I'm gonna start thinking about MIDI.
Yeah.
Because all the MIDI stuff is just MIDI controllers. So it's just based on what your preferred method of input is.
Okay.
So if I want weighted keys or a certain number of keys,
Yeah.
I can just get that kind of MIDI controller. And then you can use that to do GarageBand or whatever
Yeah.
on
Right.
your computer.
Yeah.
And then you can bring in sounds from everything else. But a MIDI controller is just like a video game controller. It's just how you want to control the signals coming in and out of the computer.
Yes.
Which I never really understood that before, but
Yeah, that's
Getting
the shit that I
closer.
wish I'd have gotten into. I was like, I wish I'd have. Again, I wish I'd have really, really learned like gotten really good at playing piano and gotten.
what was
really
the price
into the
point
theater.
back then that I didn't want to
Yeah.
spend Adrian's keyboard that I
Yeah.
played at his house with the vocoder,
Yeah.
that was a $500 machine.
Right.
Still.
Right. Yeah. And I wish that I had. And I wish that I had.
But now you can do all that
Yeah,
shit
hang on,
cheap.
my dad's calling me. Hello. It's what? Really? Yeah. Well, hang on a second. Let me get my headphones on. Here. You can play it.
Okay. Enhance away. Nah. You know what? I wish this game still had the motorcycle. Even though you can build a motorcycle, I still want that one motorcycle. That's it. Still 3. It doesn't shoot. I thought there was a shoot for the Master Sword. Or is that a horse? Oh, Donnie got the mech. Let's go. Back part. Why? Yeah. Oh. Oh, here's a stable, so I can get a horse. I want my horsey. Hello. Oh, I love a good farming hoe. I like my women like I like my farming hoes. Leaned up against the side of a damn bar now. If I sleep, is the rain gonna go away? Because I'd like to cook some things in that pot. Tell you what. Do you want to register a horse? No, I want to stay the night. Is Donnie gonna get mad if I spend some of his his rapies? Do not spend my rapies. Receive reward. Yeah, oh, yeah. Everybody in this game goes, eh, huh, huh, eh, huh. 3 more nights to get an additional horse. You go sleep right now. Okay. So let's go over here. I would like to sleep tonight. Yes. 20 rupees. No, I don't want to use a ticket. I'll just pay. It's 20 rupees. Till morning, and please do not be raining any longer. Thank you very much. I'm going to sleep. Hopefully get some nice weather. Cook some food. Get a horse. And go out riding. Let's see what Donnie named his horsies. Donnie, what did you name your horsies? This is my horse, stupid bitch. Okay, so what are we looking at here? We got some steak. We've got 11 of these. Let's hold one of these. Go butter. I had a dream about French toast with steak on it. Let's see if I can make it. Maybe, yeah, some wheat. What's this here? Oil. I'll use up all Donnie's oil. Just, yeah, steak, wheat. Dark clump. No, thank you. I guess we'll use some oil. That's. Oh, why did we have two? Okay, we don't want that. Back. Oh. Can I cook? Why can't I cook? Hey, dog. Did I forget how to cook? Are you retarded? Hold. Oh, select for a recipe. Oh. Hold. Egg. Butter. Wheat. Oil. Return to game. And here I'm holding this stuff. I want to cook it. How do I cook it? Do I just go X? Nope. What the fuck? I've forgotten how to play this game. Oh, it needs fire. Adoy. Welcome to the Josh Remembers Things from 2 years ago show. When did this game come out? Fucking, you know, I need fucking flint for me to hit with this. Luminous. Down there, we got salt. Add that to the recipe. Where's the damn flint, Donnie? I just shoot a flame arrow at the fire. Now I can cook. Move, dog. Sorry that you got mad that I did the game thing that you're supposed to do in the game, dog. Fuck out of the way. Hold. I'm gonna make steaky French toast. Raw prime meat, egg, butter, wheat. I guess no oil. We're giving salt instead of oil. Cook. Give me something good. Come on, baby. Playing the food lottery. Yeah, hell yeah. 7 hearts and rice. What is rice? Okay, let's try it with oil. Prime meat. Oil. Egg. Butter. Salt. No wheat. Where is the short? What's about the fish? We're gonna make some fish dishes too. Okay, cook. Thank you. Salt grilled prime meat. I guess we could just look at recipes. I didn't know Donnie had all the recipes. Select for recipe. Risotto. What is this? Indiana Jones? Tough seafood fried rice. Meaty rice balls. I just love your meaty rice balls. Oh, let's make a hearty fish pie. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Full recovery and I'm going to hold all the ingredients of that. Oh, we don't have them all. Which kind of fish was that? Donnie should have he's got a ton of fishes. Is it this one? High roll bass? Slush recipe. Frozen bass, roasted bass. I'm looking for the ones with the yellow stuff. Roasted trout. What? We got no recipes for that. Spicy balls. Fucking love spicy balls. We got all that? Oh yeah, we're gonna make some spicy balls for Donnie. Donnie, would you like some spicy balls? There you go, buddy. Spicy seafood rice balls. Now, oop, what kind of recipes can we make with it? Oop, nope, nope. Staminoka. Energizing balls. Frozen crap. I don't want no frozen crap. I've been fishing in this game. Bright balls. Oh, nope, nope. Thank you. Thank you. Mighty Porgy. Menu. Mighty Porgy menu. No recipes. You have a crab recipe. Mighty salt grilled carp. Crab. Nothing. Alright, I gotta pee.